We are live. What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed going live at this late night juncture. Having not so great a day. Well, got a few pickups. Got this guy. Well, I've been wanting to get this guy. It's run about. And, well, he's just run about. And there's this guy. I'll review him tomorrow. We're going to review him tonight. I went on a live stream. All right, let's talk about this. So we got this today. See, 10th anniversary. Hasbro. Why? They come broke. The hair come off. It was clean, man. His hair came right off. I mean, that peg is super thin. You can see it. See, this came right on, came right off. Hey, we got Trans Aaron here. What's going on, buddy? Complaining about getting this toy tonight, and the head just popped off, man. Come on, Hasbro, do me a solid. Yeah, it's a little disappointed about that. I didn't even get a chance to really transform the thing or anything like that. And yeah, me too, man. Trans Aaron, it's nice. I never owned the original Breakdown, but I did own the Silas Breakdown. Silas Breakdown was pretty good, but it didn't have the peg issue. So hopefully I sent a thing to Hasbro. I might get super glue, but I didn't have any super glue. I have to try to get some tomorrow. Why I'm probably want to know why I'm going live tonight. Yeah, I posted some pics on the gram. I just wanted to rant a little bit. I was on a live stream with JJ Prime earlier. Man, they had got some people in there, man. They got TFN 101. I hope I'm saying his name right. No, not anymore. I sold Silas Breakdown, man, probably about 2015. I sold him because I kind of got out of the Prime. I got a lot of arms microns, and I still have a few left, but I got out of it because of Combiner Wars and Unite Warriors mainly. I prefer Unite Warriors, but yeah. Hey, what's going on, Victory Star Saber Prime? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I got about a little less than 30 minutes before I hit the hay. And I just want to talk about some things like I was watching a few YouTubers that I like, and one of them I really like. I was talking about Cyberverse, and I know they have that Cyberverse, is it Deluxe or Voyager Starscream that's supposed to be coming out? And no, I ain't selling my Chug yet. No, I keep it my Chug, man. Chug is where it's at. That's going to be one of my videos. I'm going to do a history of the Chug line going into Combiner Wars and things. I got to get my thoughts together on that. But how many of y'all really like Cyberverse as a cartoon? Anybody out there in the live stream really thought Cyberverse was a great cartoon? Hey, you have a great night too, man. I know it's late on my end. It's about 1:35, so enjoy your night, Victory Star Saber Prime. Thanks for popping in, man. Thank you for popping in. But Cyberverse, I mean, Cyberverse is a cheap cartoon, man. Y'all boy realize that that animation is like 15 frames a second. You know, the average cartoon is like even 30 frames or even 60 frames. Yeah, I won't say it's cartoonish per se, but I'll say that it wasn't, it's not, you could tell it's a cheap cartoon. And of course, the toys are going to be cheap. I don't know why people really think those toys were going to be some kind of expensive thing. Yeah, we need Prime animation, but the only problem is nobody watched Transformers Prime. It's true. And they spent a lot of money on that cartoon. That's why we got RID. Now, RID, a lot of people were upset. Remember, we got RID 2005. And a lot of people are upset because it was supposed to be the continuation of Prime, but it was now and that, what's that animation style that they have that came out, and a lot of people didn't like that. But if you notice, the toys matched, the price of the cartoon. You know, but I agree, we do need Prime. You know, I mean, but Siege is way the Siege trilogy so far, despite them using the same characters over and over, is way better, way better than Prime was. And I think Hasbro is testing the waters. They're not putting a lot of money into these cartoons. Even the Prime, the Siege and Earthrise, if you notice, they reuse a lot of the same models over and over again. They're not, what's the word I'm trying to use here? They're not as intricate as a Prime, Transformers Prime, or anything like that. I'll take something more in the line of Beast Wars. The Beast Wars, nice small cast, good stories most of the time, even a little slice of life here and there. But Beast Wars told a good story. And even though I wasn't a fan of Beast Wars in the first season, I didn't really get into it until Transmetals, and then I backtracked. I want a cartoon that kind of goes back to that, and that way we don't have to worry about having 3 Ironhides that are gray holding Bumblebee hostage. Yeah, Earthrise, I'm going to say this. I still think it's a cheap cartoon. I mean, you see the part where they hold Bumblebee, it's literally 2 gray Ironhides. Like, how many Ironhides? I mean, I know in G1 we had the Seekers, and you remember the Seekers. The Seekers were, the Decepticons, all they had was like 45 Seekers and, 4 tapes, and Soundwave and Megatron. The Autobots had all their people, but that was expected. And then as we got to season 2, the roster for the Decepticons grew. But Siege still, I was expecting more. Earthrise does look better in the sense of story, but it's still going to be the same. They're reusing the same amount of people. When I say that, people, the same animation models. So you're going to have 5 Ironhides, 5 Cogs. Only Prime and Megatron are the only characters that are not, reused. Bug Bite looks the same as Bumblebee. In the first trailer, we saw Exhaust. Exhaust looks just like Wheeljack, where at least Exhaust as a toy had a different head. They didn't do that. So I don't, again, Siege wasn't bad. I watched it. I thought it was okay. And I'm not going to give it like, oh, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. No. In ways, Prime is better, but unfortunately, Prime just failed to grasp the audience, and it showed in the toys. That's why we got first edition toys in Prime. Well, not every, you got the regular edition, which that's unheard of for Transformers. We got a better Prime here and then a lesser better Prime there. And to make the argument for that, I don't own the first edition Prime, I own the Japanese TRU Battle Master Prime with the shield. It's very similar to the one that's out now. They kind of bit off of that. That Optimus Prime is the muted colors, but the thing about the regular version of Transformers Prime, his chest is not a fake chest like the first edition. The only first edition toy I believe I have left is the NYCC, New York Comic Con, pink RC with the first edition Bumblebee and first edition RC. It's a pink RC, and it has the Bumblebee that's a taxi, and it comes with the 2 little kids, Jack and the other guy. But that's in a package that belongs to my wife, and it'll never be open for. It's never going to be open. So we're going to be I'll never get to transform that RC ever in life. But no, I want a better cartoon. We need a better cartoon. Siege Earthrise Kingdom is going to be something more epic. It's designed for us. It's designed for the older crowd, like you, Trans Aaron, 38, me, other collectors. That's more geared to us. But even Cyberverse, it came on at 6:30 on a Saturday, and most kids don't get up until 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And what was his lead? What was this out? There was no lead in unless you watched like Gumball or something. But Cyberverse was a cheap cartoon. And so really, most of the time, cheap toys. And I will agree, the best standout of the Cyberverse line, one of the best stands out, is the RC and the wolf. What is it? The one that turns into a wolf. I think that's what it is. But other than that, I don't know, because I don't even like the toys. I mean, they're weird. But there's a Starscream that came out, and I thought it looked pretty good. A lot of people were hating on it, saying they should have put more into it. Well, they should have put more into the cartoon. The cartoon is cheap. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You got a cheap cartoon and a cheap toy. Why are we going to make a cheap cartoon and make this nice, wonderful figure? That's why when you got the movie line, you get better quality toys. The only reason why for Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom we have good toys is because that's the fan favorites. You don't even need a cartoon to sell toys. Those toys. Trust me, if Siege never came out with a cartoon, then we wouldn't do that. Now, Unicron Trilogy, good point. Unicron Trilogy is probably going to come back, and this is just opinion. I'm not an insider or anything, but I have a feeling with Unicron showing up in Earthrise and probably have something to do with Kingdom because we're going into Beast Wars. It wouldn't surprise me that the next amount of toys or the next trilogy series that we get is probably going to be, somewhere with Armada, Energon, and Cybertron or something of that nature. But with that being said, we have seen those prototypes of the, I don't know about car robots, man. Boy, collectors hate. Real collectors, I hated car robots, man. Car robots. You made a good point, Transparent. Car robots. Let's see. Year 2000, when the only way you could find them on eBay and most toy stores was typing in Transformers 2000. Man, first of all, the 3 car brothers, you can have them. I will never buy them again. Though my love for Wild Rider or X-Brawn, whatever he's called in America, I love the vehicle mode. It took me years to realize how bad those toys were. And even if they do an updated version of those toys, you got, take for example, Wild Rider or X-Brawn. You got one short arm, and then you got this long arm that had it's supposed to either be a gun or a saw blade you stuck in it. It's, weird looking. Sideburn, the other one. I mean, the most finicky toy to transform in history. And then Mock Alert was probably the best one, or Prowl, Transformer-wise. Fire Convoy, Fire Convoy was the best. I mean, Ultra Magnus, I hated that toy. But, you needed him to form Omega Prime. And Omega Prime never stood upright anyway. Ask anybody who had the original toy, and I own both of them. Not the reissues, I own the originals. The RID version and the Car Robots version did not stand up well. You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't G2. Actually, Car Robots is G1. It's supposed to take place, this is what they said, takes place it's supposed to take place before the movie. So Transformers movie, remember, it happened in 2005. Car Robot's supposed to happen somewhere in between that. That's what they said. It's supposed to be part of G1 canon. Now, I know they redubbed it. They used a lot. Well, that's another problem with Car Robots. If you really count what was new, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting Gigatron or Megatron. Then you had there weren't any new Decepticons or Destrons or I forgot what they call them in America. I know the Japanese cartoon because I saw that when it first came out. But a lot of it was G2 molds, like you said, a lot of reissue of the Transmetal 2 toys. And with the exception of the Autobots after JRX and build, what they called the Autobot build team, all of the Decepticons were reused toys. Scourge or Black Convoy, that's G2 Laser Prime. The GoBots, name them all down the line, were reused toys. I mean, Car Robots is one of them, you have to look back at it. And when you look back at it retrospectively, you'll find out that it really wasn't that good of a toy line. However, when it came to America, again, that was a lot of people's first introduction to Transformers. Because you remember, if you're a G1, I know you're G1, and for you, it's going to be 84, 85, 86. Landfill, that's right, Landfill, and then Rail Racer. Yeah, JRX, and they called it Build. Is it in Car Robots? Is it Build Typhoon, Build Boy? I forgot the other two names. I own both versions of it, but I can't remember because I was in my late 20s when I owned most of that, and I sold all of that stuff. But no, the Car Robots was one of those lines. When you look back at it, you're gonna be like, man, this toy line sucked. And it was expensive to get when it first came out. You know how much Fire Convoy cost me to get him in 2000? That was like almost $100. And each of the cars, they were costing me like 25 to 30 bucks. Where back in those days, that's when the average price of a deluxe was $9.99. Then I spent probably $200 something on that. Beast Machines was good too. We actually had the entire Beast Machines cartoon. That aired in Canada before it aired in America. So we actually had the whole series on VHS tapes, fan subs. We actually watched those. Beast Wars. Again, Beast Wars is still my favorite. The Unicron Trilogy, I tell you what, man, I tell you a good thing if you can get your hands on it. Get your hands on the Micron Legend cartoon, not Armada, but Micron Legend. Let me tell you, I had that, but I had the raw. The animation for that is so much better than the American version. The animation on Micron Legend, every episode had way better animation. I don't really know the plot. The plot isn't too different, but I never had it fan subbed in my Japanese Limited. Super Link and Galaxy Force, they changed a lot of things in Galaxy Force as far as the convoys. I didn't like what they did when they brought it over to Cybertron. Super Link, in Japan, that's the 20th anniversary of Transformers. If you didn't know, 25th anniversary of Transformers. 84, no. Yeah, 85. Yeah, that was the 20th anniversary. If you ever have any of the toys from Super Link, it has that cursive writing on it that says 20th anniversary, blah, 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 blah. Now, the Unicron Trilogy for a lot of people was the bomb because the biggest thing that was there, it was on TV. Like literally, you had Transformers on TV in a regular time slot. Was the plot? Yeah, the plot was always bad. The cartoon? Yeah, I never sat through any of it. Armada I liked because it was animated, but when I got on Micron Legend, I was just like, I ain't watching. I stopped watching Armada, and I didn't like the animation in Super Link and Galaxy Force, but I did buy the toys. I bought the toys. I love those toys. Those are some good toys. In fact, I still have a bunch of them, and there's some tough toys. I mean, they lasted a long time. But yeah, I know how people feel about the Unicron Trilogy, and in a way, I want them to bring it back myself, mainly a new Armada Optimus Prime, because like I said, they teased us with that Armada Prime, and I'm telling you, if they get that and they bring that back and they make it better, kind of in the vein of that Prime and the Star Convoy that they did for Selects. Oh, you younger than me. Woo! When Transformers Cybertron was coming on, Woo, man, I was, let's see, I was 05, 06. Yeah, those figures were great, excellent, man. Those figures last. I can go in my toy box right now and pull those out, and those things still work excellently. But when Cybertron, when the trilogy came on, I was about 30 years old. I was in my 30s when that came on. That's when my daughter and then my son, my youngest daughter and my youngest son were born right around there. Oh man, I got you by almost 20 years, man. Oh man, whew, my collecting goes back. It's probably about 99. I started collecting Transformers. Yeah, I've been collecting big time. I started out on the Japanese Transformers. I learned about Japanese Transformers in 1996, and because I had a friend who lived in Japan from 82 to 96, and his father was in the Air Force down in Charleston. And when he transferred to College of Charleston, he brought all of his tapes. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there. Who unplugged? I didn't unplug my mic. Um, we watched what was it? We watched a lot of Japanese cartoon way before it was hard to even get the toys. And Brave, I'll get to Brave in a minute because Brave, I spent a lot of money on Brave, a lot of money. Brave, if I owned a lot of Brave toys between 2002, within a year's time of 02 to 03, 2002 to 2003, I had so much Brave Transformers. I had, let's see who I had. Super Guardian gift set. I had the God Severion gift set. I had a limited edition Dagarn X set that came with the Lion, which is still rare. Victory, I don't know if you know Victory Saber 77 is still trying to figure out how I got that. Yeah, it's a continuation of Transformers because a lot of the Transformers from the Japanese, you're talking about Sky Gary became Death Gary, Death Source became Red Geist. Let's see, Grandis is in there. He's a base. I forget which series he's in. I had Goryu and Goryu and Inryu. Well, basically, it's Diatlas and Sonic Bomber, but it's a red version of Sonic Bomber and a black version of black and white and yellow version of Diatlas. I own that. Those were rare, and I sold all of my Brave stuff. I have nothing from Brave. I had Go Gaigar. I had King J. Dur. I had Choryujin, which is the red and the blue fire truck. I had Dryas. And I had the Sonicon version of Dryas. I had a high quality knockoff of one of the combiners. Yeah, Galaxy Shuttle. And the DAG one. And you got it. Who else did I have? I had 50%, 80% of Goldron, just the dragon and the car. I didn't have all the weapons. Man, I had what else did I have? I had parts of Might Game. I didn't have the main part of Might Game, but I had the second part that combines with Might Game. Yeah, man, keep your Brave stuff. Keep your Brave stuff because that stuff has gone up. It was going up when I sold it. And I mean, like, basically I got in for a year and got out and did not lose any money. I actually made money. But now you can't get Dryas is about $250. Dryas, Atreus. That was one of my favorites. I love that toy, the way he combined. Super Guardian's like $400 now. I paid $80 for Super Guardian. I had the Takara box, the original Takara box, which came with all four. Oh, and I had Sky Saber. There was another one that I had from Fiber. Yeah, man. Well, Brave. Man, you know what? A third party could make some money if they come out with Brave. If a third party does Brave, of course, Takara lost Go Gaigar. That was made by Takara, and they can't even sell it. Oh, the you have the yellow and the green one. The yellow and the green, the dump truck and the cement mixer. I didn't get those two. I had Ice Dragon and Fire Dragon. Choryujin. Yeah, I like those toys, man. They were a lot of fun, but I really wish I kept those, man. Those are one of the things that I really wish I kept because, man, when I used to come home from work, I used to manage for a drugstore, and I come home from work, and every 2 weeks I'd have a package coming from Korea. I had a hookup on eBay. Yes, sir. Symmetrical ducking. Final Fusion. Speaking of King of Braves, it's the only Brave toy I got, but I can't play with them too much. It's my Solar Chogakin Go Gaigar. It's one of my favorites, man. This sits on next to my DJ equipment. I play with this every day when I come home, man. Final Fusion. Go Gaigar though. That's the best, man. That's why it's called the King of Braves, because it's the best. There's a lot of series that are out, but nah, man. Go Gaigar. Go Gaigar. Oh my gosh, man. Let me start on Brave now. One of the good Brave cartoons is Jay Decker. I have the whole series of Jay Decker, and I have Mike Gain. Mike Gain is cool. Mike Gain is actually pretty cool, but I prefer Jay Decker. But nah, Go Gaigar. A lot of people, Go Gaigar had some realism in it. Because the first episode, when they did the first time when they combined, they showed how the combination, it was all messed up. It wasn't all perfect like they did in other shows where, nothing gets broken. I mean, they really put a lot of realism in Go Gaigar, Land Bison I wanted. Yeah, Super Bill Tiger KOs were everywhere, man. I never got the original one, but I know somebody that owned it. And if you can find the original, it's very good, because the KO that I had was really low quality and it broke just by looking at it too hard. It just fell apart. Land Bison is one that I wanted. Ultra Raker I had for 2 weeks. I bought Ultra Raker for $75. And I used to have a digital camera, and I took a picture of it or something and showed it to somebody, and they posted on the board, and this guy emailed me or sent me a message on the boards, on the toy boards. It was like, I want to sell it for $200 because it was the Takara box version. I got $200. I sold it for $200, and I only paid $75 for it. And I had it 2 weeks. He was like, I've been trying to find this and blah, 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 blah. Land Bison is one that I like. The one that I really want is the Black Dragon. The Black Dragon. Dino Geist. Man, Dino Geist. I saw one on eBay that was incomplete, and it was going for like $200. You got Super Liner? I didn't like all of Dagwan. I had a KO of Dagwan Jumbo, the toy. It wasn't a bad KO. It just wasn't like super high quality. It's kind of in the middle. I don't know. That I might actually still have, because I have a lot of junker stuff. Yeah, I remember Super Liner. Super Liner is pretty good. But I never liked Dagwan. Dagwan, their designs are weird, man. And that cartoon is weird. That's one of the ones I didn't get into. I could get the series. I know where to get it from. But just the fact that you own it, bruh, hey. Look, I'm all for that. But yeah, I really want to talk about Cyberverse for a minute, and I got to get ready to hit the hay because it's 2 here, and it's Friday, and I gotta get myself together so I can start my weekend. Um, but Cyberverse just was a cheap cartoon. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just a cartoon. I don't even think people watched the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but see, those ones that they sell at Big Lots are very low quality. There are some high quality KOs of Brave stuff if you can find them. And on eBay, I used to buy, I forget the seller's name. It was 2 guys I buy from. Father of 3 boys. I remember his name. He was in Alaska. And there was another guy. I can't think. What was that dude's name? Golly, what was his name? Lord. He was from Korea. Godmax. Oh, how good are they? How good are those KOs? Are they are they're from Big Lots, or are they high quality KOs? Because I had a high quality KO of there's a four people that combine, 4 figures that combine in Dagwan Dumbo 7 Changer. I know somebody that has the original of that. It's not that great to me. I don't know why people fawn over that one. I'd rather have Shadow Maru. You know who Shadow Maru is based off? Family Dollar. Yeah, I missed out on all of that. I got all mine off of eBay because there's different quality versions. My Dagarn X was a KO, but it was really high quality because the only thing that was wrong with it was the lion had the electronics stripped out of it, but it still had the same plastic. You could see where the battery was supposed to go, so you could tell it could have been a sample or something, because they literally, you could see the battery compartment, but you couldn't put the batteries in there. But the plastic quality wasn't that. It was very high quality. When I saw it was in a huge box, and I still got top dollar for that, even though I was like, yo, this is super high quality KO. I sold it on eBay. Even the shipping was like $30. The box was just like freaking this big. But yeah, I wish I could have found some of those. I had like some of the late Transformer stuff, like Sky Gary and what's the other one I used to sell as a KO all the time? I know Sky Gary was one of them. I know that was a KO. But there's another one from Battlestars that got KO'd a lot that they used to sell back in Charleston on the market. But yeah, man, you make me want to go out and buy some Brave stuff. But whoo, Lord. That money would be going. I mean, I probably could step on a couple of them because I buy Solar Chogakin a lot, but just, this kind of tapped me out, man. This right here, this tapped me out of a lot of money, man. This version of Volts V, this tapped me out. This was $400. And after that, I had to step down a little bit from spending that much money, because this was, I still have a Firebird. I still have a KO of Brave Firebird, and I think it's my son's. He has it in his toy box. It was pretty good. I think we paid like $15 for it here in Raleigh at the flea market. It's all right. It didn't break, but it still had that. Yeah, let me know if you find anything cheap, man. I want it. I might get a couple of KOs just to kind of review for a little bit. Well, I really did plan on reviewing some stuff tonight, but after having the head pop off on the war breakdown, I want to see what Hasbro's going to do and see if I'm going to have to try to fix it. Because I got a lot of bills to pay, and yeah. East Coast, baby. That's right. Now, I usually get about a good 6.5 hours of sleep. I work for the power company, and I'm on call this week, so I had to check my phone like every 5 minutes to make sure nobody's asking me to come to work. So, what you gonna review? I got I guess if I could fix the breakdown, I probably do that Saturday, but I definitely are gonna do what's the dang? I just had him in my hand a second ago. This is the runabout. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do runabout, and I might do one of these. I ain't know yet. I'm thinking about doing this one, Warbot. Thinking about doing. I got both of them. These are well, I had this for a few years, and I paid full price for them. But this one, you can get him on oh, he got Netflix Soundwave. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'll probably go hunting this weekend. You can get this guy for $60, and he used to be like $100, brand new. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, man. Let me know. I'll might have to hit you up. If you find one, let me know. I could probably do something on Friday or something next Friday or something this Friday. I got some stuff I already had pre-ordered, but I'm gonna review these. Oh, these the Warbots Fans Projects. So Fans Project is done. So they're getting rid of their stock. This is their last bit of stock. This used to be $120 or $110. This is $69.99 on Big Bad Toy Store because they're liquidating. Fans Project is liquidating those. So basically, this is an interpretation of the Atlas. Basically, it's the Atlas. You can see it, and then the other one is based on. This one is based on. What is this based on? This is based on Diaclone, and I actually like this one better. The problem with this one is the wings come off too damn much. But this one, and they're big and they're beefy, man. Go to Big Bad Toy Store right now. They're still there. They are like 60% off. Yeah, they're worth. When I say they're worth the money, they are so worth the money. I mean, you're talking about a toy that was $100. That the Die Z was $100. I bought that in 2017. I couldn't find Trianix Alpha, and he was going for like $100 for years. And then Big Bad Toy Store had him for $59. I pre-ordered him. They were a little late in getting them, but they are nice. They are really nice. Yeah, Diaclone, man. I remember the one that I wanted from Diaclone was that 15. They always had it at Service Merchandise Sam Solomon. When I was a kid growing up in the 80s, they had the 15-in-1 Diaclone. It's almost like Die Rugger or like the vehicle Voltron. It was like 15 vehicles form a robot. And that was really knockoff Diaclone. And they had the watches that transformed into like robots or jets. I think they had two versions of the robot. And they had one that turned into a jet. I think they had one turned into a car. And they used to sell them in Sam Solomon Service Merchandise. And back in the days, when I was growing up in the 80s, so I was 11 in 84, Transformers were hard to get the first year they came out. So we had a lot of Asian shops, and we had like specialty shops downtown Charleston on the market, and they sold Diaclone stuff. I had Reflector. My mom bought my friend Laserbeak. It was Diaclone Laserbeak because the same metal. It just came in its own box, and I got Galactic, the gray Shockwave. I got Galactic with Galactic Man. Yeah, they had. Now back in the days, a lot of people were buying Diaclone stuff because you couldn't get Transformers. So the Asian shops were importing Diaclone because their things weren't selling until Transformers came out. And I remember friends having, I don't know if you remember that they had, no, that's right. You're 30, but well, 84, 85, they had, you could, like my friend had Starscream, but it was called F-15 Robo, and it's the same quality as a Transformer. These things were not cheap KOs. They had metal. A sticker placement was perfect. but it just didn't say Starscream. It just had F-15 Robo. I know somebody that had Cassette Man. They had the binoculars, which was part of Diaclone. I know somebody that had the actual, not Perceptor, but they had the I forgot what he's called, the Diaclone version with the driver. They had the magnets. They had, I know a lot of people when we were kids had a lot of those Diaclone pieces. I know somebody with the Diaclone Optimus Prime. We were growing up, man. But you know, when you're a kid, you're not gonna keep that stuff, man. Ain't nobody got that stuff, man. But I remember I didn't get my first. Well, you know, Megatron's my avatar, but that's because that was actually my first Transformer. Real Transformer was Megatron. That was my first Transformer, actual Transformer. Because like I said, my mom's, she went crazy. You couldn't find them, man. 84 and Transformers. If you went to the store, those things were gone, and people were buying them things like crazy. I mean, even though it was the 80s and Reagan was president and people say we was in recession, try to find a Transformer even before Christmas. Like I said, I didn't get Megatron until the day after Christmas. And that's only because my dad happened to have my grandmother buy it out in New York. Other than that, all the Transformers I got, I didn't really get officially until 1985. I got Optimus Prime, Megatron. I got Megatron day after Christmas. 85, I got Megatron, Twin Twist, Shrapnel. I got Cup. Yo, JJ Prime, what's going on, man? Dude, I'm late streaming tonight, man. I got a little bit of time, and I see my wife's looking at me like, boy, if you don't get in this bed. Yo, JJ Prime had the stream tonight, man. It was lit. And they had TF fan, TF fan page 101, and the other guy, I'm subbed him. I can't think of his name. He came on. Yo, they was lit, man. That was a lit stream, man. Y'all had some fun, man. Yo, I'm just testing out the StreamYard. You know, like I said, I had some time and I was trying to find some super glue and I couldn't find any to fix this toy. So I just like, well, since I got the camera hooked up. Alfonso Nation. Yeah, I like him, man. I really do like him. I subbed to him. He was great, man. I dig what he was saying. You know, he got, like I heard everybody was saying, he got the energy, and he got the energy. Kato stepped into the building on your stream. Larkin stepped in. Yeah. So my son, he goes to school online. He sits on the other side of the couch. So my older son just put some posters up so it doesn't look all plain and stuff. And so that's why we got this father figures poster. And so every time I live stream, you get to see a majority of it. But when my son is on doing his school, he's got this thing sticking behind him. Yeah, my oldest son used to work at the movie theater, so he brought a lot of posters. You know, nobody goes to the movies anymore now, so he had all these posters, and we got a lot of movie posters all around the house, man. Some of the stuff he's got. What's he got? That what's the guy's name? Deadpool. I like his Deadpool poster. He's got a Deadpool poster in the room. It's really nice. You guys, if you see it, you can be like, "Oh, I want that poster!" Yeah, and it's the only one he can get. But yeah, man, I'll probably next time you live stream JJ Prime, since now I can test out my camera, I'm gonna probably come on the stream and, you know, shoot the breeze with everybody. You know, I was showing him some toys. I said, "You ever seen this one, man?" I just showed the Trans Aaron, man. I'm about to review this one. I've had this. I just keep it in the box because I don't want to lose the parts. I think I'm going to do those. I'll probably do this one too. I'm going to do these. I'm probably going to do them this weekend. And, oh yeah, I forgot. I got him today too, man. I got Wheelie. You get shipped if I get tripped. I love this guy, man. Yo, this guy's fun. I saw your video on this too, man. That's why I got him. He's nice, man. That's why I tell you, man, JJ Prime, don't worry about them cats, man. Your videos are fine. I don't get the hell with what they got to say, man. You keep doing your videos, man. You keep doing your videos. Don't listen to them, man. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't got no toys. You know what I'm saying? And when you ain't got no toys, you just talk about people, you know? You got the toys, man. Keep on reviewing them. And hell with them, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got it. Hey, JJ Pierre, what's up? Hey, man, I'm enjoying it. I can get all the people in here, man. That's all right, man. Yeah, I was just telling JJ Prime, man, just keep doing your videos, man. Trans Aaron, you know you do your videos too, man. Don't let them boy, you know. Yeah, I do like that they're making them in boxes. I dig that, you know, and because look at it, like this one, Trailbreaker. I love this package. You can keep this box, you know, and that's because, you know, they told Takara that you can't make they can't do their version of the toys anymore. Can you imagine if Takara was still like paying Siege toys? Oh my god, man. Can you imagine Takara putting more touches on like Earthrise Prime and like a Wheeljack or something like that, man? How I do it? How you do it? Oh, y'all gotta show me how to do this thing. Where's the thing is? How do I send a link? How do I do it? You know how to do it, JJ Prime? What I hit? I don't know. I don't know, man. I hope they do. I hope they do. What's going on, Ironworks? Here it is. And you say I sent it to. I got the link. How do I? So I just copy the link. Yeah, I got the invite button. What I do? Copy the link to Instagram. Okay, I got it. Okay, give me one moment. Let me find IG. Let me find IG. Gonna find Instagram. Instagram. I go to Instagram. I'm on the gram. Tell me if you see it, Ram. Okay. You see it? Anybody? Hey, look, anybody else want to come on, man? I got about a good 11, 12 minutes. If I get ready to hit the hay, you know, a long day at work tomorrow. You know, JJ Prime, you get it? Did you get it? Oh, okay. Hey, man, you want to come in, man? How you get in there? Get it? How I get you on, man? I'm adding you to the stream. Hey, there he is. What's up, man?
What's up, Super Robot Ed?
Oh, man, I'm just chilling, man. Trying to learn this live stream, man. We were talking about some Transformers, just talking about Brave and anything, man. I saw. Yo, man, those things are nice, man. The Rat Trap. Ooh. When you gonna review them? You gonna review them, or you hold them on for?
I'm gonna wrap them up on for Christmas Day. So and then on Christmas Day, I'll do a toy haul. Yeah.
Do a stream like that, man. Yo, that stream was lit tonight, man. You had all the people coming into your stream, man.
Yeah.
That was what's up, man. That's why I was telling you, man. I don't know who these people are. You know, whatever they're saying, man. You know, they don't know what they're talking about. You know, I mean, you're doing your videos. I don't see what the problem is. I mean, your videos are great, man. So I don't know what the hell is on their mind. But nah, you don't. You're not. You, man. And that's why people come into your channel, because if it weren't you, then they wouldn't be coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't pay no attention. I get people like that. I laugh at them. I'm like, man, get off my page, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm out here buying toys. I'm broke. No, I'm not broke, but I'm saying I gotta run out here, man. I gotta think about it. You gotta pay for the cameras. You gotta pay for. I got light
I
boxes.
mean,
Man,
I,
it's
I,
been,
I already got my phone for my videos, so I just record and I just send videos to my laptop, and I just just edit the videos there using this app called Movavi Video Editor. So yeah,
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. You know, if you want, they have Microsoft. You use Windows or you got a Mac?
I have a Mac. I use a Mac.
Oh, you got a Mac, okay? Because Windows had a special on HD Movie Maker, and that's how I do my edits for some of my videos. I'll put like when I put the Transformer clips in there, but I actually use Adobe. Tired of paying for Adobe. The thing costs a lot of money, but I got to do editing.
Oh man, Adobe Premiere Pro.
It's good though. I mean, because I shoot in
It,
4K.
it,
I shoot in 4K, but
it's good, but it's
it's
I
too
don't
much
know.
cost. You're talking about $30 a month. Yeah, it takes a
Yeah.
chunk out of my check, out of my bank account. Every time I look, I'm like, oh God, it's over. But no, I shoot in 4K, and I was uploading in 4K, but it was just getting too big a file. You're talking 10 gigs, 15 gigs, and my upload speed should be better. I got to go back and complain to Spectrum here, but what I do now is I shoot in 4K, and then I render in 1080p, and then I keep my details. And then I run two mics concurrent. This, shoving in this way. Hey, those. Hey, did you ever get these upgrades? Oh, I gotta show y'all something. Be right back.
If you guys order from CMD store, no,
CMD? Yeah,
CMD.
I just ordered. I just ordered. What did I order? Crap. Oh, Hot Rod and Scourge. But you ever get these upgrades for Wheeljack?
Oh, I don't really get upgrades. So yeah, I'm not really
I
a big fan
don't.
of
But
upgrades.
this does make him look good, and these kind of look like the masterpiece. What are those things? The wings or something like that. I didn't really want to review them. I just picked them up. I had this on here for about a couple of months, and they give you the little fillers for the back and everything like that. But no, Sunstreaker, man, that's a good toy, man. I don't know why people are thinking that these two are the same. But they're not. Because one thing I could tell you is the legs. And then you got that flap when you turn them into a car and everything. And I hate that because I always drop that little, that glass piece, and it comes out every time. But with Sunstreaker, he's sitting over here.
Yeah,
Like,
there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing on
yeah,
Sunstreaker that.
it's
Yeah,
great, man. Yeah,
yeah. Sunstreaker is his own mold. It's a brand new mold.
yeah.
It just shares similar engineering with Wheeljack, and that's it. There are no same parts.
People
It
thought
really
it
bugs
would
me.
be, yeah. What they thought was the rumor was, because in the Chug line back when they had Generations, Wheeljack was the mold from Wheeljack was taken from Tracks, and then they took the Wheeljack mold and used it for Runabout and Run Amok.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, well, yeah, they're going to do that with Sunstreak. And as soon as I got Sunstreak, I said, let me see something. And I put the two together. I was like, nah, man, these two totally different toys.
Yeah, it's like
Tracks.
yeah. At first, I thought Sunstreaker was a retool of Wheeljack because how similar they look. The scale and everything is like super similar. But I look at the hips, the thighs, and the crotch. I'm like, no,
Everything is different.
they are so different. They're not the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And I get people saying that they're the same thing. Like, really?
Yeah, it's because they don't own the toys. Like I said, when you talk to a lot of
I mean, they
collectors,
do own the toys. It's just that I mean,
some people
maybe
don't.
it's too hard to see. It's like because Wheeljack is all black plastic, and then
Mhm.
Sunstreaker is bright yellow plastic. So it's kind of hard to tell the differences in the molding. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's way more than the molding. Everything is the
but
chest is different, the back is different, the arms are different, the legs are
and
different,
yeah,
the
even the
whole
height is
thing.
different. Yeah, even the
Yeah,
height is different. Sunstreaker is
Wheeljack
a
short.
tad bit taller than Wheeljack.
You got it. That's
Yeah,
it. But you know
and
what
the
I wish they
arms.
did though?
Hmm?
The masterpiece Sunstreaker has a fake chest. That's how they give
Yeah,
it the realism. They did it for him, and Runabout and Runabout have the fake chest.
yeah, that's
I
true.
I was getting ready to do something. I was like, I don't want to kit bash it, but if I get a second, oh yeah, I do that too. You'll be surprised what I do. I like Dennis Moulton. You ever watch him?
Oh
Gotbot?
yeah, Godbot.
Gotbot does a lot of
Yeah,
customization,
yeah,
man, and he gets me when I watch him and he presents his stuff, and I'm looking at him like, oh man, I'm gonna do that. I think he would have if they had used this mold. I think he would have been a better Sunstreaker if they had slimmed him out just a little bit because of the chest. The only thing I don't
yeah.
like about Sunstreaker, I love the toy in general, but I don't like his chest seems a little
Too
square.
blocky? Is it too blocky, too square? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Um, I mean, the one thing that people bug about Sunstreaker is that the two tones of yellow.
have they had the original Sunstreaker G1 Sunstreaker was two tone? I can tell you that I owned the original Sunstreaker when I was a kid. It didn't have all the weapons, but his colors was always two tone, and in fact the Diaclone. See, it's the Diaclone red and it's the Diaclone yellow. I own the red
Yeah.
Sunstreaker. I own the yellow one. The yellow one, the original, is two tone. It's a
Mhm.
lighter shade on the legs, and then the chest is a bit darker shade. But I'm old, so I owned all the old stuff. As I was telling Trans Aaron, I'm almost 50, so
50.
I've been collecting.
Wow.
Well, I've
That
been
means
collecting.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've been collecting since the 80s.
Well, I won't count the '80s because I played with toys and I broke them. All my little Transformers. If you ever seen them, they look. Optimus Prime had one leg, and
Oh.
yeah. Well, as a kid, we're rough with our toys. We'll take them and
Oh.
But when I didn't
Okay.
collect until I didn't become a real collector until '99. '99 when I first started getting like Japanese Beast Wars, and I actually got into Beast Wars, Japanese Beast Wars first. Then I backtracked to the Beast Wars, and then, as I told Trans Aaron, I went straight to car robots, and after that, I just went full crazy buying. I had
Yeah.
duplicates. Like, yeah, my first. This is collection 4. What I have now is collection 4. My first collection, I'd say, was probably worth $25,000.
Oh, there.
Well, that's because I had a good paying job when I was younger. Well, in my 20s, my rent was $250 a month. I bought a lot of Japanese import video games, and I bought a lot of Gundam. Now I am a huge Gundam builder, but it comes in spurts.
Mhm. In
And
spurts?
yeah, I got a backlog. My wife's been fussing
Uh,
at me about it, so I got to build this.
oh my god, that's huge.
Yeah, this is master grade Faz, and this was about 100. And then I got one more hiding under the sofa because, and I got this one I got to finish. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't find it. That's my DJ equipment. But that's just one of the Gundams I've got in my room. My wife gets mad because there's this stack of Gundam about this. And she goes, "Don't you buy any more Gundam? You have to build those Gundams first." I'm like, "Okay, baby, I'll build the Gundams first. I won't buy any more." Then I bought that one. I don't know where the other one went, but it's even bigger than that I
I,
had.
I, I do have a Gundam on my own. It's the Destiny Gundam, and
See, it's good.
that was really literally my favorite Gundam, and I had to buy it just because he's my favorite.
See,
So, and,
Gundam Seed.
and yeah, Gundam Seed Destiny. I have the game. I have the game on my laptop. I have the game on my PS2 emulator, and it was fun. And
Mm.
yeah. Oh, Trans Aaron 38. All right. Gotta go. Trans Aaron 38. All right. Your phone's dying.
All right, hey, I'll get with you on Trans Aaron. If you can find a sound wave, let me know. Like I said, I'll probably hit you up next Friday, man. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. No, man. I stopped playing with toys probably about 1989. I was about 16, and I had Power Master Prime, the original Power Master Prime,
Ooh,
and I had
uh,
Darkwing, and
aka God Jinrai or Super Jinrai.
well, yeah, well, see, the thing is so crazy is we never knew that the Gaijin, in America, we never knew about Japanese Transformers because our ending of Transformers was the rebirth, but Japan, they got Headmasters, Master Force, and Victory.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember these little kids that lived on my neighborhood. I gave them the rest of my Transformers, and I gave them Power Master Prime, and I gave them Darkwind. And I remember the mother came to the house and was like, "Do you have a little brother that gave his toys away?" I said, "No, actually, I just gave them away because I was into girls and rap. I was into rap music, so I was trying to be
Mm-hmm.
a big
Mm-hmm.
kid. But then in '96, like I said, the I used to be in an anime club in college, and a guy that he lived in Japan for 12 years, well, 14 years, from '82 to '96. His father transferred to the Charleston Air Force Base, and they moved to Charleston. And he went to college at Charleston, and that's when we got introduced to Japanese Transformers. Changed my life forever because you're talking about becoming an expert. I had 3 years to learn everything, and then we just started buying stuff. And like my wallet, I literally spend like my almost my entire paycheck after paying bills. I bought toys and games. I don't have him yet because I don't collect movie toys too much. The only movie toy I have is which one is the Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie? Is that 38?
Oh, 38. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
38.
got 38 in the
That
box.
that that figure, I'm telling you, when the first time I looked at the pictures of 38 Optimus Prime, I was literally shocked. I wasn't expecting Hasbro to make a Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime. I thought they would make it like when the Bumblebee sequel came out because Optimus Prime would be more, in
Oh
this
yeah.
in the movie. Because yeah, but and then I thought, no, that's not real, right? then I then then I look at the reviews. Oh, it is legit. Oh my goodness, it is legit. Oh, I have to
It was
get
hard
this.
to
I
get.
literally need to get this. I need to get this. The robot mode, I'm telling you, it looks gorgeous. I have fallen in love with G1 Optimus Prime's design, and I love it. I love it with all the abs for the grill and the windshield for his chest. I love it. It's definitely Optimus Prime.
What's
Um,
what's your favorite G1 Optimus Prime? You like the Earthrise or the Kingdom is better for you?
man, I have both Siege and Earthrise,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have the Kingdom Core Class Prime. I even opened this guy up. I'm keeping it to Christmas. So,
I know how you feel.
yeah, and I don't know. I dig the Kingdom Core Class Optimus Prime. The detail is crazy on the figure. There's a lot of molded in detail. It's not as simple as the original Legends class Optimus Prime from Generations, the Thrilling 30, and the original, revealed Shield. This one is really, really good in my opinion.
I'm
It
gonna
has
pick
the
them up.
scale. It scales with definitely the Kingdom Titan class arc that's coming out really soon, and I hope I get that Kingdom Titan class arc because I'm hyped for that
I'm
figure.
excited for that. Like the Ark transforming into a robot. What's going on, Tech, for your needs?
Hey,
What's
check for your
good?
needs. If you want to check out my channel, you
Oh
can.
yeah, this is JJ Prime, man. Check out his channel. Now, sometimes I'm on another channel. I like tech stuff. Cell phones and all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
oh yeah, if you see my videos, I just bought the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, and my wife's already mad about that because that's a lot of money. But
Nice.
um, now he's on the streams with a channel that we go called Easy Computer Solutions. They stream on Wednesday nights, and if you're into tech, you like cell phones or you like iPhones, check that out. So I got a lot of people that'll be tech people might pop in too, but they know I'm a toy collector because they see my avatar as Megatron because that's my favorite. I love G1 Megatron, man. That was my dude. Now don't get me wrong, I love Optimus Prime, but man, Megatron would be like, he just, I don't know.
Transform and rise up.
I love when Mgo does he does a thing with rise. You got to rise.
Oh my god, burritos. Yes, burritos. I love it. I really love Mgo, man. Mgo.
Everybody loves Mgo, man, and his skits are amazing. Hey, Tech for Your Needs, thanks, man. Appreciate it. He just sub to you.
I'm gonna go hit the tree.
But yeah, Megatron, man, is my favorite character, man. If he would say those lines, he would be like, "This is number one." You know, Starscream would be talking smack to him, and he'd just be like, "You."
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Tech for Your Needs, for subscribing to my channel. Really, really appreciate the support, man.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it, man. Yeah, man. It's just great, man. Like I'm really having fun collecting right now. This has been the best fun I had since Siege come out, and I like the fact that Earthrise, especially Earthrise.
Oh, Earthrise! I'm telling you, the trailer for Earthrise.
The only thing I want to see from that is what's going on with Galvatron and Megatron. Now, that's in his head. That's what E4I was saying, and I didn't catch that. I was like, really? So that's actually supposed to be going on in his head. That's not actually happening. But I was thinking, because I was thinking about UK comics. I know Rodimus Primal did a video. Chris McFeely did a video about, the comics and how Galvatron and Megatron existed. And I thought they was going to do that, because I'd have been like, yo, we do that? I'm definitely in. But I want to see the part where Prime, I know a lot of people don't like the Nemesis Prime thing.
I love Nemesis Prime.
But I want to see,
beard was amazing.
Yeah, if he's going to become Nemesis Prime, or is it going to be, I don't think it's going to be Shattered Glass. I don't know if they're going to go, they can't go Shattered Glass yet, because they haven't done enough of the mythos from Siege yet. Maybe if Siege had more episodes, and then we went to Earthrise, we might have gotten something going to Shattered Glass, but I don't think we're going to go into Shattered Glass. I think that's what the whole thing with the Netflix, the second, the secret box being the Nemesis Prime. Same thing they did with the Ultra Magnus, which that didn't make sense. I own that Ultra Magnus. I haven't opened it yet, but I need to get Nemesis Prime. I have missed out on him, and I keep forgetting because there's other stuff that I'm getting, and I've got a lot of Solar Chogakin. That's taken up a lot of my money. So I am pre-ordered
for the Nemesis Prime Netflix spoiler pack figure. I'm having mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about the figure. Yes, it does come with the trailer, but the main thing is it could have been the Earthrise Nemesis Prime mold, like the repaint of Earthrise Optimus Prime, because it would be more fitting to have the trailer. But when they use the Siege Optimus Prime mold to make the Netflix Nemesis Prime, I mean, it's good, but I feel like there could be more with the figure. And
Well, the only thing I was seeing from that was, and that's why I'm a little miffed about Earthrise, is that they're still using a lot of the Siege molds. Like, I know we've seen two trailers. We've seen the first trailer with Bug Bite, and the second one, they had the one where they had like Bug Bite exhaust in the trailer. Have you ever seen that one? The first trailer they did for Earthrise a few months back.
Oh yeah, with Double Dealer and the cone head. Yeah.
And then now in this trailer, they're showing more things. It seems like they're showing more stuff from like Cybertron still, but we don't see any of the Earthrise style bodies. And I'm trying to figure out, well, are they going to Earth in this one? And I guess
I hope they do. I hope
so too, because I'm sitting here like, okay, you give me all this G1 goodness. When we gonna get to Earth? Because now we got to get the kingdom, in which I'm assuming is going to happen on Earth. But
I hope, Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hope Earthrise is more than 6 episodes, and if it's more than 6,
Yeah, I think
Because
that.
there's a lot of stuff going on there in the Earthrise series.
Well, they might need to
And
make it a little longer. I heard it's only going to be another 6 episodes. I don't think they're going to do more than that. Now, if they do more than that, now, hey, I'm game for it because it's coming on December the 30th, and I think I'm off New Year's. I wasn't selected to work on New Year's, thank God. I don't know how I've been skipping all the holidays and not having to be selected to work, but what I would probably do is I know I'm gonna leave work early on the 31st and the 23rd because I just want to get out of work early. I'm sick of closing, dealing with people at 7 o'clock at night. So I think I'll probably sit down and have me some chocolate beers. And oh, those are good. Sam Smith oatmeal. Sam Smith is import from the UK. They make a chocolate beer. It's not sweet. It's just I don't know how to describe it, but it's very good. If you like, I don't know if you old enough to drink. I don't know yet. They allow you to drink in
well,
certain age?
I can still drink 100 plus. That's all.
Oh, okay, okay. I know every country is different, but it's a good beer. Like I don't drink hardcore anymore, or else I'll probably get more gray hairs. So I sit back in the corner. I just want to sit down and watch it like I did Siege. Like I sat through Siege. I think I watched Siege twice, just so I can get what I missed the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought Siege was good, but I hope they give us the Earth. I want to see them boy on Earth. I just want to see them turn into those Earth molds. I want to see Prowl. Oh, I got not. Well, I don't have those guys, but yeah, Ironworks Productions. That's a good thing too. I hope they make the episodes longer, but I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
what?
there's no official news about how many episodes there are.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Wiki has nothing on there yet.
Mm.
Still waiting for official news. If it's more than 6 episodes, I'm hyped.
Yeah, I'll take 9. Give me 9.
Yeah,
Give me 10. Give me 12.
9 or
Where'd you
10
get those
or.
tapes from, man? Where'd
I
you
don't
get those
know.
tapes from?
Okay. Here's the story. Rumble and Ratbat, they were one of the rarest Micromaster sets from Siege. And the first pictures I've seen, I was like hyped for the figures. I really wanted Rumble and Ratbat. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if people call it. I mean, yes, yes, it's supposed to be Frenzy. This is supposed to be Frenzy, but for me, it's Rumble because R is red and R is Rumble.
Well,
So
you're right. I mean, if you had I had the original Rumble and Ravage back in 1984, and Rumble was red and Frenzy was blue. Then the cartoon, if you think about it, Rumble was lavender. He wasn't even blue. He was lavender. I had to explain that to people. I'm like, go back and watch G1. I'm looking for my other tape, and I wonder where I put it at. I got this guy.
oh, is that Decepticon Scar?
This is him and
Him and Knock. All about
Doc.
Knock.
Yeah, and I got this one from in
Right.
Double Dealer.
Oh yeah. Double
Yeah,
Dealer is a great figure in my opinion.
I still hate this toy. I think the original V1. I hate this toy because it's you have Double Dealer, right?
Yes, I have it. I reviewed him. Everything.
Yeah, I gotta go back and go through your videos, but the way that it always feels like it's about to
Break.
it's loose and then it's tight and then it's like I got the original Double Dealer, man. That's one of the best G1 toys. If you ever had that toy, I had that toy, and man, I used to play with that thing. I was like in high school. I used to secretly play with it, but that was one of the ones that I kept like on my shelf because man, just going from the modes and even though only the arms just did this, because all the arms did was just this, but that was a big. He was big. Like he's actually bigger than the earthrise version. He's a bigger toy, and he's more sturdy. Like I don't understand how they couldn't get that right, you know. But yeah, I got the two. I think these come in that 4-pack.
Yeah, with Frenzy and Wing Thing.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I gotta find the box because I gotta clean up tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, I got these guys online on Shopee. I'm not sure if you heard of it. Shopee is a website that I sometimes use to get figures online. So I just look at Shopee and I just search for Siege or Earthrise figures, and I look at that. Oh wait, Rumble and Red Bed is there in Penang.
How
Oh,
much?
okay. Penang is quite close to my country. All right, all right. So, click buy. So I had to buy it because it was super rare, and I really wanted to review the set.
Mm-hmm.
And I managed to get them. I got four cassettes for my buddy Soundwave, my favorite Decepticon. So I got Laserbeak as well, and I got
Yeah, I
Ravage.
can. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when they first came out, they were hard to find. But I'm gonna show you the Rumble and the Rumble and Frenzy that I use are these two. I'm gonna make you laugh and see if I can get them real quick.
Oh no. Gotta be something. It's gonna be something bad, is it?
No, that's actually pretty good. I use these guys.
Oh, the ones that turn into tanks.
Yeah, but the secret trick to these two is they actually have the you can turn them into the pile drivers.
Wow.
And they have a spring-loaded action right here. So you can actually do like that. You hit the little button, it can pop out. Now you have to kind of lead them forward a little bit, but they'll actually do the boom, 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 boom. But yeah, they didn't release these in America because of the fact that technically they're a pain in the ass to transform into tank mode. But I mean, just doing make them do the rumble thing, I just love, and they're a good size. Like the problem that I have with Rumble, he looks like a little fat, like this. But if you look at these guys, and they got expensive at one point. Now this is the original United version, and then there's a one that came out under what's the Transformers Adventure. So in Japan, RID 2005 was Transformers Adventure. That one's actually painted a little better, but these are my two. Every time people come to my house, they're like, "Man, those guys are fat." I'm like, "Yeah, don't touch them because they'll break if you look at them too hard." I have a friend that's I wish I could get him on the stream. He's a Beast Wars fanatic, and every time but when he sees these two, because we're the same age, he just goes, "Man, Ed, you got to give me one of those." I'm like, "No, you gonna have to buy it." So what's the next? I have some MicroMasters. I got a question that came in the chat. What's the most expensive collection?
Okay, tech for your needs. My most expensive thing that I use my money for is gotta be the Combiner Wars Titan class Devastator.
Oh yeah. How much did that cost to get to you in Malaysia?
Well, this was before quarantine. So I was in the shop and I looked at Devastator. Oh my gosh, that thing looks gorgeous. So I asked the shop, how much is it? Well, it's on the sale, $600. Like, wow. 600 ringgit. If you put that in US dollars, what is it?
How much would that be?
Okay. To USD, that would be about 148 USD. So yeah, that's the price. Yeah, 600 ringgit for my Devastator, and it was a good deal because if you think about it, like all of them are Voyagers, so 100 ringgit for each Constructicon. So there are 6 Constructicons. So if you divide by 6, 100 ringgit for each Constructicon. So it's definitely a good deal.
I had the Unite Warriors version of that toy, and I wish I kept it. Now this hurts a lot of people. My friend he laughs at me. I bought Devastator. I bought the Japanese version, Unite Warriors, and what I liked about it, they had more articulation, a better paint job, and you got 6 individual guns for the robots, and it had the flip up head. So you could do like the shades, the shades version, like the straight eye, or you can do the two little like beady eye version. And I didn't profit off it. I had to sell it because I needed money to fix my car. And I don't know if you remember the Unite Warriors released that Optimus Prime that was black. It was a Grand Scourge. I got that for $60. I did sell it for $180, but now that toy goes for over $300.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I regret selling that, but yeah, the most expensive toy I have right now would probably be this. This was
what is that? Is that from Chogokin?
yeah, this is Volts 5, but this is the second release of Volts 5. This is the one that came out. It's based on the original toy for Volts 5, and this cost me $400 USD. And I had to get it, and this is used on top of that. So why is this one so expensive? Well, there's 3 releases of this toy in Soul Chogokin. There's the first one, but the problem with the first one is he doesn't stand up well. He'll just fold over like this, which this will happen, but it's metal and it's magnets holding it in place. So that's not uncommon for it to do that. That's why I keep it on the shelf. However, this version, since it's based on the original toy, has the markings from the original Chogokin toy back in the 1970s. This one became rare. This was as cheap as $180. It became rare about a year ago. There's a 40th anniversary, which is better, but this one is rare because of the paint. So you get to see the markings that was on the original toy from like 1977. And I'm a big fan of Volts V. And if you've been in the Philippines, they're big fans of Volts V. They're like, I think their national anthem at one point was the Volts V theme song. If you're familiar with the theme song, and I love the cartoon.
I mean,
I'm a big.
I've never watched Shogokin because I'm not really a big anime fan, but I've heard that it's a good franchise.
Yes, that's the robot. So that's called the Robot Romance Trilogy. That's a show called Combattler V was the first, Volts 5's the second, and then Deimos is third. Some people continue another show called Daltanius, which came after that, but they're not in the same trilogy. In America, we got bits and pieces of it in the 70s. It was called Shogun Warriors. And the big Mattel robots, they shoot the rockets out of their hand. And I remember, so I'll tell you how old I am. In the 70s, I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I asked my mom, there's a boy, older kid that had one. And those things were big, and I was like, and they shoot the rockets off. And I was just like, Mom, can I have that? And they discontinued those toys in the 70s because people getting shot in the eye with rockets and stuff like that. And have a good one, Ironworks. I gotta get ready to get off myself because I gotta hit the hay.
Have a good one, Ironworks. Yeah. And me too. I gotta hit the hay. I gotta decorate my Christmas tree. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Christmas. But yeah, I'll finish up real quick. And my mom's, as soon as she saw that they were like safety hazards, she was just like, no. And I was just like, I cried. Like I think I cried for days, and I was like this close to getting one. And I would just go to that little kid's house every day and just be like, can you shoot the rockets off? And he'd be like, choo, 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 choo. And I'm just like, I just go home. My mom's like, don't even bother, don't even say anything. So yeah, I was showing. It's crazy how far back I go with these robots. That's why I call myself Super Robot Ed, because I go back to the 70s.
Yeah.
But hey, I thank you, JJ Prime, everybody, for coming in for the stream tonight.
Yeah, sure
next
thing,
time
man.
you live stream, I'm gonna come on and get in the background a little bit, because if you ever get Brian and what's the
Fan Page 101.
Yeah, and the guy that he had on tonight,
Alfonso Nation and Input.
Yeah, I just, those guys, man, they had me laughing, man. That was a great stream.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun during those 2.5 hours. So yeah.
Well, hey everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming in. I gotta get ready to go to work. I got some reviews coming on Friday. Check out JJ Prime's channel, please.
Yeah.
Go there. Don't listen to other people. Listen to me. It's a great channel. Okay, watch his channel. All right, now, everybody, y'all have a good night now.
Thanks. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace out, everyone.